Well, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going for a walk. I'm going to take you for a hike and the weather is looking good. The only thing is the wind. I live in Ireland, so yeah, wind, rain is kind of a part of our everyday routines and we just have to deal with it. But I hope it works because it's quite windy. We'll see. Okay, so I'm leaving the house now and we're heading towards that mountain over there. I'm going to show you now in the video. It's so sunny actually. I actually love fall. I'm more of a summer girl. I hate cold weather, but I love the colors and you know, the brown theme. Oh, it's so pretty in here. I can't get over it. You have to see.
The Irish paradise. Oh, it's really steep.
Okay, so today I decided to do kind of a vlog and also talk about my spiritual awakening, because I believe that everybody's spiritual awakening is so unique, but I think I fall into the category where my awakening was disaster at some point. Like, it was hard, it was not easy, and my relationships, friendships, my plans, my career plans, everything like fell apart, and I had to rebuild myself, my life again. And I'm actually very thankful for that, because I would not be truly happy if I stayed in that place and I did what I thought, what I wanted, and if I was still entertaining the same people. Honestly, I think I was already waking up in 2017 or 16 even, because I remember there was a guy I had a crush on, and I just randomly, the people who were in my life, like the significant people that I cared about, I was just receiving weird messages out of nowhere. I'd be like, yeah, this is going to happen to them, and then it happens like a year after I meet them and they're like, guess what happened? And I'm thinking like, wow, this is exactly what I thought a year ago about you. So it's like, it's a weird thing. Did I take the right road? I'm such a dummy when it comes to remembering the right direction. And going to where I want to be and reaching those goals is hella hard. And I'm gonna have loads of times where I'm gonna be like, I can't do this, I don't want to do this. But I just remember that, what is my goal? What is my ultimate goal in this? I want to be free, and I want to be in that peace, and I want to have good things in my life. I gotta do loads of shadow work. I gotta do loads of work in the physical world, become better, become good at something. And that's how I, like, every single time I go hiking, I'm like, fuck, it's hard, but it's worth it. I'm nearly there, and it's so beautiful. So I finally reached my destination, and do you want to have a look? But yeah, living in here has made me understand a little bit more about myself, focus more on my spiritual self. Also, it's lockdown, another lockdown in here, so I'm really going inwards and I'm working on what is important for me. And I promised to tell you a story about my awakening, so I'm going to do it now. A couple of years ago, I was in a relationship and I was like, right, okay, this is not working. But I was the kind of person to avoid responsibility and to avoid important decisions in my life because I didn't want to be judged and I didn't want to do things wrong, which is like, girl, what the hell? I was a traumatized child, I'd say. And I could not get my things together. So my mom was always into astrology and even psychics and stuff like that. And she was, if it helps you, then go. So I went to an astrologer, actually. She wasn't a psychic. That's what I thought, at least. And I went to hers and she looked at my chart and we were talking about some issues. I told her something about me and she was like, well, that is not okay. You have to work on that, like seriously. She offered if I wanted to do a meditation. And I was like, I've never done a meditation before. And now, with the knowledge I have now, I realize that obviously when you meditate, you can go to like completely different dimensions. You can travel to different worlds, right? But at the time I was like, right, okay, let's do it. Like, I don't know how it's gonna help me, but if she's so confident and I'm okay with that, then we might as well do it. We did the meditation and wow, that meditation was a whole trip. Like, I was literally in a different world. I was crying, I was laughing, I was angry, like all kinds of emotions were just happening to me out of nowhere. And that was, I thought it was like I thought the whole experience was like 15 minutes, but it was actually an hour or so. And I was like, okay, right? And she was like, explaining what she saw in me. And I realized that, right, this is very interesting. But still, that wasn't the experience that like sparked the spiritual awakening. After a while, I started seeing numbers, and then like YouTube. I was on YouTube. I don't know why I was actually on YouTube. I was watching something. I was never the YouTube kind of girl, which is interesting. I found YouTube a little bit boring, and like it seems like everybody's doing the same old thing, but I started to see numbers and I was like, this thing is weird. Little by little, I came across loads of videos and I started discovering stuff. Also, at the same time, this is all like happening at the same time, I met a very important person on my path, and it all kind of just blended together, and I changed so much that year. I was sitting in a classroom and I was looking at my professors and I could see their auras and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, I am going crazy. It's official. What did this person do to me? Then, I went through a rough one, lost friendships, lost relationships. My family kind of was a little bit worried about me and I was experiencing loads of different symptoms, but it took me 2 years to kind of get back on track and be normal, although I don't consider myself as completely normal. Kidding. I am normal. But my life really changed. What can you take from my experience? First things first, meditation is serious. Like, I'm telling you, I went to one meditation and within 3 weeks, loads of weird stuff started happening to me. And it's kind of, obviously, it is going to be different for everybody, but if you are feeling like during the meditation you unlock something you've never known before, or you are experiencing these intense emotions, probably you're in a very close connection to the unseen world, which is real. I didn't know that, but now I know. So I think that is it for today. I hope you were entertained and I hope you loved the view, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye bye.